6:55. Because we have to wait a minute. Okay, roll call. Chris Werland.
Christine Erb.
Chris Williams.
Mark Calvert.
Andy Cornell.
Ray Denny on Zoom.
Okay. And I think Dave Beatty is here, but he has grabbing something. Okay, meeting come to order at 6:55, roll call, and meeting from last minute. Minutes from last meeting.
I move we approve the recording as our official meeting minutes.
Okay,
Seconded.
so it's been moved by, where'd it go? Moved by Chris Williams and seconded by Mark Calvert. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 5-0. I am signing approved.
$21st.
We'll pass that down to Christine.
Yep.
Okay, approved the agenda. Do we have any changes or additions to the agenda as written? Okay, do I have a motion to approve it then?
I move we approve the agenda.
Okay. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, it's been moved by Chris Williams, seconded by Christine Erb. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
Aye.
5-0. Chris Williams and then Christine. Moving along, treasurer's report.
Okay. So, first question. Why was the medic district billed for risk reduction for the $1,584?
I have no clue why we built for that.
Okay.
If it was risk reduction, it was, it would have been covered by the risk reduction grant, but I don't know, it shouldn't have come out of.
Yeah, it should have come out of.
Come out of medic.
That's a payroll. I can check with Anita.
Yeah, we need to fix that. We shouldn't have paid for that.
Yeah.
The other thing, why did we spend over $19,000 on health insurance last month? Because we have a set contribution per employee.
That's also payroll. I don't have any information on that.
I mean, 1,600 by 6 guys plus Andrew's contribution. I mean, that's substantially more than what we should be contributing. So that's another question. It's a pretty small item, but we got billed for some repairs to type 6. So that needs to be moved.
We don't have a type 6.
Exactly.
That's a fire truck.
And then I would like to know what outside district services are.
Those are my wages.
We need to find a expense category that captures that better. I absolutely hate that outside district services line item because it doesn't tell you what it is.
Right.
So because I'm going to ask about it again in UFR because they have $27,000 in that line item. So I'll bring that up there.
It's not just my.
No, I understand. I know, but we got to fix that.
Yeah.
We got to recode that. Because we have a bookkeeping line. It didn't come up, it didn't get used this month, but we have one that right here, legal accounting, payroll services, we have a line item, 655. So like yours would be good, but we need to clean up whatever else ended up there. Catch-all lines are really tough to measure expense, you know, keep a track of expenses on, so the less we can use those, the better. The other question I have for Andy is we spent an awful lot of money on labor last in April.
A lot of overtime. We did have a lot of overtime.
What was driving that?
People were calling out, and then we had some people with military leave, so that incurs overtime. Some people just took it with LEWOP. That's their option to do that. But when they come back and it's not on their shift, on their regular scheduled shift for the CBA, it's automatically overtime. So
What's leave
without pay.
Oh.
So when
Gotcha.
when the guys that have military leave, like they have
Gotcha.
guard weekend, they can either take vacation or
Sure.
they can take LEWOP,
Uh-huh.
and then the person that comes in that fills in that slot.
Yeah, they're probably on overtime.
Yeah, it's automatically overtime.
Right.
So for the timesheet, they have the regular scheduled shifts.
Uh-huh.
That's automatically straight time. Anything that work outside that is just everything's overtime.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So
Do you anticipate that for May, that's gonna be less?
I'm hoping it's less. I mean, there are a lot of guys who are using the shift trade, which is it's a nice thing for them. They trade shifts so that they can get time off, but we still have vacations. They have vacation time that builds up. They don't want to lose it, so they're going to burn that vacation time down.
Right.
We've had some people sick, so it just, I hope it's not as much. I'm not seeing it, but it's just been a lot.
Yeah. Okay, well, that is, if we could get an answer on the health insurance, that'd be great, and move that risk reduction stuff and that maintenance item. And in the future, reclass, so we're not using outside district services, that'd be appreciated.
Yeah, the type 6 was most likely, my mistake. So I can fix that, and I'll fix the other things that you just mentioned.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, can you say those again? Risk reduction type 6.
Health insurance, why it's so high. And then in the future, class things where they belong instead of dumping it in outside district services. So that's all
So
my.
you feel that the only thing for outside district services for the medics for this last month was your wage? Or were there other things that you can think of?
Nothing is immediately coming to mind.
Okay,
And Chris, regularly occurring expenses, the health board has the authority to create its own line item for those things. So if you want to, for instance, make a line for ambulance billing, and in parentheses, tactical billing group, you could certainly do that.
okay. Okay,
Whereas the fire board the budget committee has to create
Approve
new
those.
line items. Yeah, new lines.
okay. Well, I guess you can create them how you would better categorize it.
I don't think I have the authority to do that. Because I think Dave is referring to the actual budget, whereas you're referring to the items in QuickBooks that refer to the budget.
So in QuickBooks, you can create different line items, correct?
She said exactly
Yeah,
correct. It's not, we're not allowed to
but
make,
you can't for the fire.
the health board can create its own lines.
Okay.
But us worker bees, no, we can't do that.
Okay,
And the fire district board can't make its own lines. Its line creation has to come from the budget committee.
In the financial report?
Oh, if that's what you're referring to,
Yeah.
never mind, everything I said, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm just asking about the financial report.
Yes, the financial report
Okay.
from her, you can be whatever you want. it to
Okay.
be.
so you can
Absolutely.
put one in that says outside
Chris, I already talked
Payroll.
about it. I'm so sorry.
And
Oh,
put
no,
you in
yeah, I
there,
know, we've,
or, okay.
yeah, cause we have a line for legal and accounting, and then other things should be like, maintenance, well, we have a line item for maintenance, and we have a line item for building repairs, and,
Yeah.
so I think if we could, when we start over the new fiscal year, if we could retire that line item, that would be most exceptional.
Yeah.
Okay, any other clarifications or changes on the treasurer's report? Okay, and can someone get us, information on the health insurance? Information from HR in the next week or so? So can I get a motion to accept the treasurer's report with those small adjustments?
So moved.
Okay, been moved by Mark. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, seconded by Christine, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
Aye.
5-0. And then if you wanna just change the risk reduction and the type 6 by clerical error, not questionable. Okay. Do I have a motion to pay the bills?
And then we pay the bills.
Okay,
I'll second it.
it's been moved by Chris, seconded by Christine, all in favor to pay the bills?
Aye.
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 5-0. Public comment, they all left. Old business, community involvement.
So I'm just gonna jump to blood drive.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask a favor, please. So right now we have 3 people signed up for the blood drive. I need a minimum of 25. So, and we've been putting it on Facebook. I don't know if you guys have been able to put it on the website, and up. So whatever we can do, if you guys can help me pass some of these out, they can scan the QR code, they can call in. They could even call here if you're okay with that, take a name and number, and I can help them get signed up. But without hitting that 25 minimum, and I'll just pass some of these around, then they won't come. So it's set for June 25th.
I can put one in the Helix
Yeah.
post office if it hasn't been already.
I even hear you sign people up for stuff at the post office.
Yeah, like mayor,
Just write their name down.
poor Kim.
Matt already promised he would donate blood.
Okay, and I did ask about, cause you do the super duper whatever, and that probably won't be available. Or
Can I get one?
just because they've got 2 other blood drives that day, and
Yep.
that they only have one of those machines.
Where have these been put up so far? Do you know?
They've not been actually put up anywhere.
Okay.
So I've only had it on Facebook and,
I need one.
oh,
I had them out to the people.
I'll
can
make the
we,
copies.
okay, that'd be great.
Yep, I-
Thank you. Yeah, so any help getting them anywhere would be great.
Well, I've got at least 2 buildings in Athena we can plaster them in.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
I asked Mr. Olson from the high school, because he does 2 blood drives a year, if we could use his list. And, he gave me the blessing to do that. So once Heather gets that, then we're gonna start to go after those folks as well. It's like every 58 days or whatever they can do it, and we're outside of their windows, so
Oh.
he would be more than happy to help share that with us.
I can take it down hopefully to the rodeo rink, because we've got the big thing on the 6th.
Hmm.
And maybe stick it out there.
That'd be great.
Okay,
Let's save lives.
Christine,
Yes,
can you send me that document and I can print it out
I sure can.
at my location?
Pioneer Days is also the same day as the Helix Radio, so having a bunch from plastered around here as well as in Helix would be hopefully get that word out.
Thank you.
Okay. I did talk to Jessica about, mixing these on the same line, because community involvement and blood drive kind of need to go together. So next month, those will go together. Merging the districts and stronger together, I've also kind of merged. I have not heard anything on the stronger together. No. Okay, so we're still in a holding pattern. So those two are together. Repayment of scholarships. That's you.
That's me. The ones automatic deduction, I have not heard on the other one as far as the collections.
Do you want me to reach out to them?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Back pay update. There was discussion with HR of going back further. However, my thought was his complaint went from this date to this date. And this needs to get paid. The complaint doesn't go back to 1920. It goes from this date to this date. Have you heard anything?
No, I have not heard anything. All I've been told is to give them the paperwork. I was given the paperwork, so I forwarded it to them.
Okay.
And they want to calculate it to make sure that it's done right.
Okay, I don't have a problem with that, except if it's my opinion, and this is gonna come out kind of raunchy, but from whatever this date was back was not in your complaint.
Correct.
And so I want to go from here to here. We had a number and we need to get this completed and move on.
Right.
How do you guys feel?
Yeah, I thought it was already done.
I thought so too.
I had inquired through payroll. They said they didn't have anything, talked to HR, HR said, I want to see everything. So I pushed everything forward to HR. Cause I was not, I haven't.
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I vaguely remember, and maybe as in a trance when I remember it, but I thought it was mentioned that HR or payroll was going to kind of selectively look at everyone's to make sure that there was no errors,
Yes.
not just Andy's.
There
And
was
I think that
discussion,
might
but
be,
the complaint
right,
went from A to B.
right.
And that's what the board is dealing with, is A to B. These other ones, we may owe, but there wasn't a complaint
Right.
done. And so I'm not saying they're any less important,
Mhm.
but I want that completed. I mean, I think it's gone on long enough. We sent it to
Stratton
Jensen.
or, yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a problem if Pendleton wants to review it, but
That, we've come to an agreement on what
The
that
amount.
amount is,
yeah,
and you were employed with UFR at the time, right? Of the complaint,
Yes.
so I guess we need to ask the fire district to get that settled.
yep. So I know that last meeting, there was discussion on where to advocate the amount versus in cash versus
Right.
401k. And I thought we had
That was
come to that.
That was a discussion I was trying to have with payroll. And
Okay,
they said, I don't know anything about this. You need to talk to HR.
okay. So maybe I need to reach out Is that Sherry or is that Anita? Is that?
HR, sure.
Okay. All right, I will reach out and find out. Cause I would like it done and over with by the next month.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely.
I want it done.
we don't want to drag that into a new fiscal year.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Where are you guys? Merging business meetings, we're still kind of on a holding pattern there. So new business, monthly equipment status, monthly safety status.
We've had a couple incidents with the ambulances. One of them, the brakes was questionable and pulled that out offline for a day. And we had an inverter go out, and I think we found an inverter for about $800. So that took about a week. And then just this morning, I was notified that one of the ambulances, the COTS, was not working correctly. There's a battery that's in there, and the way Bill was talking is it was not all the way pushed in. So what happened is those auto loaders are the chargers. So it's not pushed all the way in, it's not charging the battery. So we think that might have been an operator error thing. So I haven't heard any more on that, but as far as the ambulance is running, they're running fine. Travis Zimmerman was our safety person, where I'm currently looking for a safety person, and I've got a few ideas of a couple people that might be interested, so looking at getting them online to be our safety committee person.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Health administrator report.
Any questions on the health administrator report? There were some things that weren't on there because obviously they happened after the health administrator report came out. So with the equipment, but nothing really new there.
Andy, this is Ray.
Yes.
Have we seen, I don't know where your run's at that you report. Have we seen an increase on 204?
As far as
I only say that because we've seemed to have, over this last week, we've had a couple fatalities over here in Union on the Elgin side. We've had several ambulance runs, and I'm just wondering, are we seeing an uptick in vacation traffic already, or have you seen that? I'm sorry, that's my question. Have we seen more?
I've noticed a lot more traffic, especially the last week. Obviously, the holidays coming up. As far as any increase in injuries or accidents, no. I do recall the one that I think you're talking about, the fatality. We do have graduation coming up. Hopefully, that the schools are talking to the kids about that. About being safe. I know they have the party after the graduation. So that is a concern. I know a couple years ago we had some kids that it was right around graduation time. They had, I think it was on Bannister Road here. I don't know what rate of speed they were driving, but they flipped the car, and there was like 3 or 4 of them in the car, and they were all fine. But that is a concern, especially this time of year. But I haven't seen anything extra on 204 at this time.
Okay, thank you, Andy.
We do have our party from 8 to 1,
Yes.
What day?
the 30th,
And where is it gonna be?
at the Stall
It is gonna
building.
be in Athena.
Mhm.
They're gonna make them ride a bus from the school down.
We don't have to do that, and we don't have to hold their hands or make them hold a rope, but they have to go right from graduation down there, and they will not be able to claim any of their prizes if they leave before 1.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was out of town or if we got the doll building again.
Yeah, we got the
It's
stuff.
nice to have that there.
Yeah, super nice. So hopefully.
Okay. Business from the board. Any other questions or concern?
I have a question.
Okay.
Probably for you, Chris, or I'm not sure. So I looked at the board's requirements and yes, the board. So I don't see any other requirement on the district other than owning property or being a resident. And I bring this up because I've had to change some vehicles over here at the DMV over here. And DMV said that this wouldn't affect my voting status, but they were right on it, and Union County was right on it and switched me over to Union County. Is that a problem or not?
It could be. When Sheila was on our board, you were the one that replaced her. She owned property in Weston, but her place of residence was in Milton or Walla Walla. And the way the medic district is worded, you have to have your primary residence in our district. So fire, you can own property in our district and live wherever. But medic, your primary residence has to be inside. So did you change your primary residence to Union County?
Holy, they changed it for voting.
But
I
don't you live
suppose,
half and half?
yeah, I do.
Okay.
But I have changed my mailing address over here. So I guess it could be a potential problem.
I will call the elections department and find out.
I could switch it back
Okay.
if I need to. But yeah, it's getting harder not to just have everything coming over here now because I spend time. So I guess Chris, let me know and then we can talk about it.
Okay. I'll try and find out sometime next week and get back to you.
Okay, thank you.
And is it Union County that you live in? Or is that Union?
Union.
Yes. I'm just over the hill.
Yeah, but working where I do, I deal with Baker and Union and Wallowa, and it all just is over that side. Sorry, guys, anybody watching this? Okay. The Christmas tree, Easter egg hunt, any of that coming up? I mean, the rodeo is the 6th, Pioneer Picnic is the 6th. Hudaka Days, when is that?
Last weekend in June.
Okay, so last week.
26, 27, 28, somewhere in there.
Have they contracted with us to staff the race?
The rodeo and the race. They're
Oh,
already
both, okay.
contracted, they're actually put out on the schedule.
Great.
Okay.
I believe this year it's the 26th.
When is Caledonian Days? 1st?
11th,
July?
July 11th. Same day as Whiskey Fest.
Oh, it is?
Seriously?
Oh, I do.
Oh, wow.
There was one time that it wasn't. That they were on,
Opposing weekends?
yeah, but every other one has been the same weekend.
Huh.
29th will be at Hudaka Days, 29th for Hudaka Days.
Okay.
And then we're doing
Do it
the
again?
race on Hudaka Days is 28, 29.
Chris, there's.
Should it be the 27th, 28th, the Saturday, Sunday, or?
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my calendar.
That's okay. I
It's-
just,
Thank you for the correction, 27, 28.
okay.
Okay, Caledonian Days.
Just a quick question.
Yep,
Andy, do we have any sort of banner or anything? I mean, I know we can park a big red truck. That might entice people to come talk to staff or anything. Do we have a presentation board? I mean, anything like that? That
No,
would entice people to come talk to people.
I mean, we
the
have,
staff?
the tent that we could put up and then maybe make a banner for that. The guys can sit there during the races and or during the rodeo, if they wanted to. A lot of times they meander through the crowds, mingle with the crowd, and people talk that way.
Okay,
But as far as like an actual booth, no. It's not a bad idea.
okay.
Booth maybe during Huadaca days.
Yeah, I don't know if we had a tent, I don't know if we would need to get a banner or something. It's just a thought. Make it a little more formal, maybe to get the public to come talk to us but then if they're walking through the crowd, I guess that works probably better. So it's just a thought for the future.
Well,
I like
if
it.
we have a booth, maybe we can have somebody out there to do blood pressure and hand out.
I was thinking a
Water.
dunk tank and have Andy sit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when he's not available, you could be in there.
You betcha.
If it's hot, I'll be in
I
there.
know where there's
Warm enough,
I know where there's a dunk tank.
Blood pressure might be good.
I know the church in Helix had one for the youth group.
Fun.
The tribe has one.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Okay,
A quick question, how did the yard sale go? Out in Adams?
It was about, what was it all total?
So there was a profit of $3,800 approximately. There were no journals, no records kept or anything, so it was an approximation on where to deposit the funds. But the supposition was that Medic made around $500.
okay. All right, any other questions?
Nope.
All right, meeting adjourned. Nope. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I move we adjourn the meeting.
I second it.
Second.
Give it.
Give it to Ray. All right, it's been moved by Christine, seconded by Ray. All in favor?
Bye.
Aye.
7:27.